Hey guys, Marissa from MW Astrology. This is the chart of this morning's new moon in Sagittarius. This happened Sunday, December 1st, a little bit after 1 a.m. So I'm a little bit tardy in getting this post up, but hopefully you are noticing the shift in the energies because we are now squarely in Sagittarius season. So we have Sun and Moon at 9 degrees of Sagittarius. That's what makes a new moon. The sun and the moon are conjunct together. Sagittarius is the fire sign. It's a mutable fire sign, and it's focused very much on belief systems and ideals. Like all fire signs, Sagittarius experiences the world through the concept of ideals. What is truth? What is justice? What is courage? What is love? What is fair? So these pure concepts and how to apply them to the world at large and create belief systems and philosophies that provide a moral compass, an ethical framework within which we can all make decisions and behave. That's kind of where Sagittarius's focus is. It is an optimistic sign. It's ruled by Jupiter, which is the biggest planet in the solar system, and it's about pushing boundaries, but not to break free so much as to expand beyond. Aquarius wants to kick walls down and break free of restrictions. Sagittarius wants to learn and grow and expand. It wants to explore other cultures. I mean, just look at this symbol, the arrow, right? Pointing out there, out into the broad expanse of the possibilities that are available. And so for Sagittarius, it's open, it's friendly, it's honest. It's truthful to the point of being blunt. Sag, in and of its most pure expression, there's not a lot of filter in a Sagittarius expression. It's going to be truthful and it's going to be rather blunt about it. But Sagittarius loves to connect with others and learn from them, and it's a playful sign. So this is a time to kind of lighten up a little bit, to consider alternative points of view, to open your mind and open your heart to different cultures and different learnings and different philosophies, different points of view, alternative perspectives with curiosity, not with a sense of judgment. It's withholding that judgment because you can learn from someone. You can learn from everyone, actually, right? And that's where we're going in Sagittarius season. There's something I do not know, the knowing of which can change everything. The one little glitch here is that there is a pretty tight square to Saturn in Pisces. Saturn has been moving through Pisces for about a year. It's about midway through the sign. Saturn is the planet of reality checks, of maturity, of discipline, of facing facts, of practical applications. And Pisces, the last sign of the zodiac, is that sweet, watery sign of compassion and creativity and artistry and spirituality. And so when Saturn's moving through Pisces, Saturn is saying, it's not enough to just have these warm, fuzzy feelings. Let's apply it. Let's make this practical spirituality. How are you showing up for others and yourself? How are you demonstrating your empathy and your compassion? How are you showing the world that you are aware that you are part of something so much bigger and you are here to contribute? And so now when we have this square, squares are challenging, right? So your beliefs are being challenged to be applied and integrated with your spirituality, with your creativity, with your knowing that you are something, part of something more than just this little life. What is possible? This is what Sagittarius lights. This is the fire that Sagittarius is kind of offering all of us. This squares mean that you got to adjust something. There's tension here. So are you aligned with your values? Are you aligned with your beliefs? Are you clinging to something that should have been released long ago? Are you, because sometimes with Pisces, we believe what we want to believe. We see what we want to see. We tend to be a little overly compassionate, perhaps, and therefore enable others to fall into a victim slash savior type of perspective. So this is saying don't invest in potential. You really want to make sure that when you are taking these actions, and you do want to take these actions to show up, to demonstrate your spiritual focus, your compassion, your beliefs, your ethics, your morals, your values, when you do that, make sure that you are doing it from a position of understanding what is true, what is real. When you invest in someone else's potential, when you are confusing compassion with enabling, that's not what Saturn and Pisces is here to do. And that's not going to help you move beyond where you are. In fact, if anything, that keeps you distracted and stuck. So use this time, because Mercury is still retrograde. Mercury went retrograde on the 25th. It will be retrograde until December 15th. Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius, as the last post explained or reviewed, it's asking you to review your values, review your ethics. How are you showing up? How are you connecting with others? What are your prejudices? Because one of the downsides of Sagittarius is dogma. So that, which means just holding on to belief systems regardless of whether they are serving you and regardless of whether they are true. So look at your beliefs, look at your philosophy, look at your morals and your values. How are you showing up? How are you expressing them and behaving in alignment with them? Because if you're not, if you're speaking out of both sides of your mouth, if you are not allowing the truth to demonstrate itself through you, well, then this is going to be a rocky road, and Mercury retrograde is going to be bringing things up that require you to somehow get in alignment and be honest with yourself. So take this time, enjoy it. Mars will be going retrograde December 6th. That's going to be another post coming up later in the week. So we're entering a lot of retrograde times, a lot of reevaluation, a lot of revision, a lot of take a breath, take a moment, review, and it starts with you, because these are personal planets that are going retrograde. So it starts with you and how you're showing up in the world. Hope this was helpful, and I really hope that you have a brilliant first week of December. Take really good care of yourselves.